Hello, my name is Joshua Trigg, and I refurbish electronics. Mostly laptops right now, but I plan to branch out as time goes on and my skills with soldering improve. So in these videos, I want to talk about the laptops that I've already refurbished and have available at my store, Triggtronics.com. Such as this number. This is an HP Probook x360. So this was what Google is telling me was released in 2018, so that makes this thing 8 years old as of the time of this video's release. It has a lot of great features in it, and we'll talk about that as long as you join me for the rest of this video. Alright, I'll see you in a moment. This laptop is an HP Probook x360 11G1 Education Edition convertible 2-in-1 laptop. It is designed for schools, featuring an 11.6-inch HD touch display. Its processor is a Pentium N4200. Its memory is an 8GB DDR3L soldered non-upgradable memory. Storage is a 256GB M.2 SSD. Storage is a 128GB M.2 SSD. The display is an 11.6 diagonal HD SVA LED touchscreen with 1366 by 768 resolution. Its graphics is an integrated Intel HD Graphics 505. Weight is at about 3 pounds. It includes 2 USB 3.1 ports, generation 1, one USB Type-C, data only, apparently. It includes one HDMI 1.4B video port, and one headphone/microphone combo jack. It does include a gigabit Ethernet RJ45 port. It includes an Intel dual band wireless AC 7265 with Bluetooth 4.2. It does include a micro SD card reader, which supports SD, SDHC, SDXC. It does include 2 cameras, including one that is one forward and one backward facing. My information tells me that the user-facing camera is a 720p HD webcam. It says there's an optional 1080p rear camera, which I assume is the one connected to the keyboard. But I was not able to test the cameras, so I cannot qualify whether that's true or not. And I'm back. So compared to the laptops I've looked at so far, this is relatively modest in size. I have all of the ports being used. I think I've gotten all of them. Oh, except for this one. I think that's to lock the laptop. I honestly do not know. I've never used that for any reason whatsoever. So let's connect this thing to power and get this thing turned on. Similar to both of the last 2 laptops I received, this one has come in excellent condition. There is very little I needed to do to repair it. So, in fact, unlike a lot of the laptops that I received, this one doesn't have an SSD drive. Usually usually the laptops are old enough that that's what I usually need to replace, but this one actually uses an NVMe. Or maybe it's an M.2 SATA, I don't remember which. Again, I have not done the stats for this thing yet. Oh, yes. And just like all my other tests, I have this has an HDMI port, so we're going to use it. I assure you it works. Okay. The whole thing is running. I don't have it completely set the same, but similar to the Acer Aspire, this is Tiny 11. I have some of my own programs on here, including but not limited to the VLC Media Player, LibreOffice. I didn't mention it last time, but I also have a program called Cleanup. It's just an easy way to just get rid of a bunch of junk files, but of course, be careful when using it. You don't want to delete something you actually want. So let's get our task manager up. We'll get Specky up just to be able to see what we're working with here. The displays are mirrored. No, don't duplicate. Extend. So let's consider the second display to be of a higher resolution. So this one is probably, 1366 by 768, and the other one's probably 1080p. This thing actually has speakers. It does have speakers. So I have the whole thing plugged into my ears to test the headphone jack, see if it picks up any devices nearby. I don't want to actually connect them, I just want to see if it can sense them. Oh, yep, there they are. Okay. So the Bluetooth works. So this also being part tablet, it does also have settings in order to allow it to run as one. But I'll look more into that in a little bit because we're looking at how it runs as a laptop right now. Alright, so let's get our first test underway. Let's get my microphone a wee bit closer. Better? Okay. So, the headphones work. Let's see if I can get this thing to I don't know if that's audible or not, but oops. And when I'm doing that, I can type away at my typing types. See, typey types. Alright, that's enough of that. No, don't save my wonderful document. Okay, so what do we look at next? So it also proves that this port right here works just fine. I learned my lesson from last time. We'll see if this is actually set to speak on the speakers. Let's currently set the headphones. Let's go to speakers. Go to testing files. Alright, VLC, come on. Do your thing. I've never really used Windows on a touchpad, so well, the sound certainly got here before everything else did. Okay, so why didn't... Okay, for whatever reason there's no picture before, but now there was. That was weird. That also means that USB port is working fine. So let's go to the final leg of looking at this laptop. Now this shows that this touchpad works. Okay. Okay. How's our power doing now? Let's look at our battery. Bluetooth off. Let's look at our battery. So, like a lot of these, so with this thing set up like this, I don't think that it's... I've never used one of these before. It seems like it would be prudent to, I don't know, shut off the keyboard. So, but in any case, the touchpad functionalities work just fine on here. I have to imagine that it's somewhere on here is the ability to shut off the keyboard. Maybe there's something that can be set up for that. Is there a button to press? This controls volume. Okay, after some amount of difficulty, I've been able to figure this thing out. So, on the keyboard here, I would need to press this button and this button. Keyboard is currently on. Maybe you can't see the mouse moving on here. Let's, oh, here we go. Yeah, there we go. See, pulling up the Windows thing. So, but we can shut that off. So that turns off the trackpad, it turns off all the... I guess most of the buttons. Whatever. So I don't think I have rotation on. Oh yeah. No, should be able. I've never used Windows 11 as a tablet, so a lot of this is pretty new to me. But in any case, let's clean up our files here. So naturally, with all of these, I've had with my disgusting fingers all over these, so these will, of course, be thoroughly cleaned before shipping out. But anyway, yeah, that's this lovely laptop. So thank you for joining me. Hopefully you'll stick around, subscribe, see more of my videos. I will eventually get around to the rest of my laptops and my very small current shop library before I start getting back into videos where I actually start refurbishing some of them that I have. I'll shut this off. Let it run on its little bit of power yet. So yeah, that's the HP Pro X360 or X360 Pro or whatever it is. Thank you for joining me.